Hello, relaxing loot tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster BlueAnkylo Episode 4 Edition, with me doing my BlueAnkylo thing. We're playing solo Cecil. The crystal has been stolen. We have to go get it back. I actually don't know if there's any plot triggers talking to the people here. They do tell you where to go, but I'm not sure if there's... Like, you might be able to just skip this place entirely. I'm not actually sure. No, you probably would have to talk... I feel like if you skipped Edward, there'd be a problem. Because you need the Whisperweed item, right? So I think you absolutely have to go here. I'm not even sure if you can ride the Black Chocobo. I haven't... It's been a long time since I've actually, like, stressed out the plot triggers in this game, but I wonder if you can skip this scene and still go to the cave. Like, what will happen? Will it just ignore the scene? Because you wouldn't have the twin harp. Maybe you could get to the Dark Elf and you just die because you can't use it. Quick, kill him while he's weak. I've been trying. I've killed him so many times. He won't stay down. Some kind of zombie bard. There's probably some kind of progression gate that stops you from getting to the Dark Elf without getting the twin harp. But I can't think of what it would be exactly. Maybe the game just lets you die. If you didn't get the harp, you just go there and sucks to be you. Or maybe you can kill him... Oh man, I almost want to try... I can't believe everyone got resurrected again. It's gonna take a while to kill Yang. He's too strong. Oh wait, can we just kill him? Sid, you're not very good in this game. Dang it! No! Cecil, don't guard your allies! That's not how we're playing. Let's try, well, break didn't work. Let's just try, there's no, like, death spell in this one. Bio should do a lot of damage. Some. Cecil, you don't understand. No, he understands. He's just saying, only I get to kill my buddies. My companions will fall by my hand or none. You cannot kill the old man. I shall do it myself. Alright, now we're good. Alright, we have the sleep sword. The problem with testing out the sleep sword is we kill everything in one hit. So, how do you know if it's getting put to sleep or not? I'm just gonna save it because I don't want to kill everybody again. One of these days, I'm gonna try to remember. 3 items in here. There's 3 Gashal greens. Also, if you haven't noticed it before, look at the mini-map. And just tell me what that looks like. I never would have noticed before we had a mini-map. Pretty cool, eh? Where's the random garbage? There's 3 garbages in this map. Can't find them. I thought there was at least one in this middle bird section. The middle of the bird. What we got? There's nothing here. Pretty sure we got the one that was in this little section. Oh, this one. Okay, that's 2 and 3. There we go. By the butt, of course. So maybe there's no chocobo, maybe there's no black chocobo there if you don't talk to Edward. Got sidetracked. But otherwise, I feel like you could come up here without getting the Twin Harp and get yourself into a little bit of trouble. Oh, we should probably, we'll try to test out those things one of these days. I think the mute arrows just do so much more damage. They might be beating the elemental arrows anyway. And I will take advantage of back row archery. It seems like the back row benefits are really strong in this game. But for this dungeon, you know, you would put him in the back row anyway because he's using a bow. Also, I forget. Hold on. 84, 63, 84. I mean, you'd normally draw with your favorite hand, but I thought there was definitely a difference switching your bow hands around in the Super Nintendo version, where you had a penalty for having the wrong hand using the arrows, basically. I'm pretty sure there used to be a penalty, so you can see a difference if you swapped. Pixel Remaster, not getting it. Missing stuff. We'll be invincible with my magic. Nah-uh. No magic on this run, boyo. Alright, let's see how this goes. Looks like we're fine. Honestly, that's a lot of damage. I'm kind of glad we got that mute arrow, because technically we, you know, sequence broke it a little. We got it early. Normally you'd be going with elemental arrows, and some of these enemies are weak to fire, ice, lightning, whatever. But then you're switching the arrows out all the time. And it's, you know, it's fine, but it does take a bit of messing around. And this is doing a great job, so... So the mute arrows were guarded by the golem... What was it? The golem and the skeletons in golem battle. That fight wasn't too bad to do. The Mad Ogre one was a bit hit and miss, maybe, but it wouldn't be too hard to get that before you go here normally. I don't think we pushed our luck too much by getting that early, and it does seem quite useful here. Until we get one-shot blaster, but you can look forward to that when it happens. Here we are, almost level 40, which is, when do you usually get to the moon? When you play Final Fantasy IV, what level are you when you go to the moon? I feel like 45 to 50 is pretty normal for your first visit, right? Maybe even 40 to 45. What level will we be when we get to the moon? Yeah, because 2,000 hit points. This is definitely about early Moon era Cecil HP. 39 is still a bit low, I would say, but you're kind of getting there if you're running through fast. Oh, we can't one-shot the ogres. Does anyone know if they're weak to ice or lightning or anything? I guess, you know, I don't have to ask you guys. I can scan them with my paladin magic. Holy. That's it. Why is the ogre weak to holy? No idea. We do have holy arrows. What am I talking about? Could test those out. There's no secrets on this one. Well, so far we're just breezing through here. Is the boss gonna give us any trouble? The Dark Dragon. Let's think here. I kind of have a feeling we're just gonna tear him to pieces with our Mithril Sword. Or whichever one does the most damage sword. Pretty sure ice works on these ones. When you've got Yang in here, you usually... on the plus side, we have not used any of our Spider Silks or Hourglasses yet, so we've still got our emergency we're in trouble cards. Extra damage from arrows. I suppose the holy arrows would work pretty good on the vampire girl. Weren't they? I think they were called vampire girls before. They're Dracula ladies now, but. One more coming up. Actually, I'm just curious. I'm gonna slow it down a second, because this has been way too easy. Let's just see how the holy arrows do here. Less damage. What? This is what happens when you have a level 40 Cecil. The poor vampire girl. I feel bad. That 6,000 plus damage. Oh man, that's great. I didn't know this is a second. We're at the next save point already, just blasting through here. He's a Terminator back in medieval times, yeah. Rat-tat-tat-tat. It's not really a bow, it's a machine gun. Alright, turns out the Mad Ogres or whatever are not that weak to it. Oh, they got me with the Paralyze. We'll be here a second or two. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Does he know how to stun lock us? Nope. We're free! He tried. He had the right idea. He should have ran away after he paralyzed us. Alright, I don't think this guy's weak to Holy, but he is definitely a spellcaster. And if we could mute him, that'd be hilarious. So first serious boss fight in a while. We've gone quite a long stretch without a difficult boss now with all of our side adventures. Let's see what happens. It's totally Astos, the king of the elves. $770, pretty good. Can you withstand? Oh, he's got that terrible pronunciation thing, right? Well, I'll tell you, it stings when you do your triple combo, but it didn't kill me. You have to go all the way to Tornado to get me to critical. I'm pretty sure we could have won if he didn't do his scripted 4 spells in a row. Oh, good. Someone can save us. I would love to have this fight, at least to try the fight, without sword magic, or without whatever heart magic. I'd like to actually fight the boss with non-metal, right? Like, I think that'd be cool. Beat him in his own domain without having to use cheap tricks. Really show him who's in charge by understanding mechanics and, you know, maybe silencing him or whatever, or whatever he's weak against, having the right claws equipped and everything. That would probably be slightly better. And then you wouldn't have to listen to Edward. Oh, is everyone gonna get resurrected? I think they will. Oh, they didn't. Alright, now we could just keep these equipped. Yeah, but, I don't know if he's weak to any of the... Like, is he considered a ghoul? Probably not. 8 multiplier. Just checking. 8 multiplier. If the multiplier changed, I'd go with the headband, but otherwise we'll go with the fancy heavy armor. Honestly, the headband might be better. 10% evasion. It's a fair amount less defense, but... Yeah, I know it's scripted. But if you don't have... If you don't have the harp, they just kill you? Oh. That's... They don't need to do that. Let me kill them without the harp. Alright, Dark Dragon... is there anything I should think of for solo? I think we'll be fine. I don't know what the difference is between a ghoul and whatever, but we might get a bit of bonus damage. I don't think you can put him to sleep. We can try cursing. I don't know. It'd be cool if you could silence him, honestly. Ooh, that's not very good. 348, huh? Am I still in the back row? I might be in the back row. I think I forgot to move up. Yeah, that's why the damage was bad. That's more like it. Alright, let's try, just for interest's sake. Like, curse and effective against ghouls. So, oh, I didn't realize he had that. Now, does Pig really give us any problems? I mean, it just sort of costs us a turn to undo, but you can still fight as a pig. It's not like Mini. This is the dark half of a tail. Every time that hits is gonna suck. This is why we don't want to mess around with this fight too long, because Tornado just... Ugh. Let's just go with max damage sword. I'm still not convinced Curse even works on bosses, actually. Alright, we'll see if this hits. Good. There's some damage. Alright, here we go. It would have been nice to be healed up a little bit more, but it's fine. What can he actually do? Some kind of dark breath? 130. I will heal up, because I'm not sure what to expect on a solo fight here. What will really doom us is if there's the Doom spell or any other death elemental. Dark Breath, how bad? 500? One high potion, we can handle that. Let's... I'm still not convinced you can curse them, but I will give it a try. If you scan them, would it tell them if they're would it tell you if they're cursed? I need to try this on like a normal enemy. Because I need to know, I need to find out if there's a way to tell if it's working. Probably should do some heals. These were faster than the boss. Well, we tried that a few rounds. I mean, I would assume this guy's immune to sleep and a bunch of stuff anyway. Didn't feel that dangerous. So, we'll take that as a fairly easy win, fairly free. Alright. Yoink. Do we emergency exit out, or do we save those for later? When would we use it? Actually, just like... Do they even give you battles on the way out? I don't even remember. Usually you have Rose... No, you... Well, usually Tella has the exit spell, not Rose. There are battles. But you've got your sword this time, so... I guess it's... That was way less damage. Sleep. Back row again. It's fine, I'll change after the battle. We decided... I decided for the most part that I think back row strats are banned because they're too strong. Other than if you're using a bow or otherwise have no other options. For the sake of getting a few extra kills and never using any consumables, we're just gonna walk out. I'm sure a couple more levels won't hurt. We gotta be level 70 before we get to the moon. Oops, wrong door. Well, you could save. The game autosaves all the time with Pixel Remaster, so it's not that important. Did we must have got a multiplier, right? Nope. Seems like we're doing a nice damage bump, but not at 9 times yet. I don't think I realized just how powerful Cecil was with a few levels. I know he always carries the team, but, like, he really carries the team. Like, I usually think Rydia contributes a lot more because, you know, the summons and the quakes and stuff. The sweepers. Well, okay, I mean, this was inevitable to happen eventually. But I usually think, like, the healers are sort of, like, good party composition for longevity. And, you know, the black mages are your glass cannons that kill groups quick with their elemental AoEs and taking advantage of weaknesses. But honestly, more important than that is Cecil just kills everything. And also has a lot of defense, so generally doesn't die to normal damage, and also kind of 1v1s everything. Alright, not bad. We had one death to the Blaster Cecil, but, you know, kind of expected at least one. And the Dark Elf was a piece of cake. That is the exit. I guess you could ride a chocobo to town if you wanted, just a regular chocobo. But then we wouldn't get another level up. Okay, we are entering a point of no return. Is there anything that we would need or want before going to... I think it's called the Tower of Zod, if I remember correctly. I'm just gonna get another level up while I think. I am still a little bit concerned about Barbaricia solo with no cane. I'm not exactly sure how possible that will be. There's, what, the Three Sisters, or is that later? I'm not really worried about that anyway, whenever that pops up. So yeah, it would just be Barbaricia, and I guess we should make a separate save before we go up there, just in case we have to come back. You could probably level grind up there if you needed to, as long as you brought enough, like, cottages to heal or whatever. I mean, we're a really high level, no doubt about it. I'm just, I'm not sure when to expect trouble with some of these solo fights. Let's load up. No high potions here, huh? Yeah. I don't think it'll be an issue, but stock up a little. I'll clean up my inventory a little too. We won't need these ever again. Can't use that. It's not even fire too, it's literally self-destruct. I always feel bad selling the light armor, even though you can buy it, but... Okay. Not that we have much use for dry ethers in this game, this run, but... Zero use for alarm clocks, either. Alright. Just cleaned up a little bit, I think. Actually have enough money for the members card. It's like 50 grand, right? Go get some special treatment. Alright, well, let's trigger it. We saved your crystal! Killed some more bad elves, I guess. How do you really tell if an elf is bad or good, honestly? And you got Kane with the megaphone flying overhead, being like, hey, we got you surrounded. Give me your crystal. Now, do they... I'm pretty sure they give us access to the treasury, right? Low chance of curse. Doesn't do it all the time, or certain enemies. And it should show an animation. Ah. Alright, well, I don't think I've ever seen that happen, so... Oh, we could have picked these up earlier. I kind of forgot. Maybe I just planned to do it all at the same time. All those free ruby rings. We should be really brave and fight a boss with Bacchus Cider on. Just go berserk. Alright, party time. In the randomizer, this is a really fun room. Because they're all random chests, so, you know, you could find all kinds of cool stuff down here. Oh no, I thought... no, we have permanently missed 50 hit points on Cecil because I clicked too fast. Oh well. I'm sure he won't miss it. The font is nice. It does? I don't know which one I picked. It was this way when I loaded the game up. So I set this up a few months ago. I don't remember. It's probably like the Final Fantasy VI one or something like that. From the Super Nintendo. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Alright. Let's get out of here. Goodbye, Silver Apple. I guess I think there's an enemy that drops them if you want to farm them later on. Ha ha ha. Terrible plan. I guess we should heal up before we go, but... So I don't want to overwrite the last save we made, just in case we need to go buy something or fly somewhere, because now, next time we fly, we go into a dungeon. So let's make a separate slot, just in case. I mean... I think we'll be okay, but I just, you know, I don't know what to come. I don't know what's coming, right? And I don't want anyone to spoil it or anything. You know, you don't. I want to experience it. Oh, I should move that cursor out of the way, though. Hopefully that hasn't been bothering everybody for the last half an hour. Alright, Golbez. Drops us off at the bottom of the tower, so we have to climb our way there. No one gets resurrected. Good. Now, when I did the Let's Play, I missed a treasure here, so I did not get... I missed my 100% item completion because I missed, like, I'm pretty sure it was this... It was either this one or the edge enters the tower of, whatever the heck that place was called. Alright, we're gonna try... Just do auto battle with Ancient Sword for a while. Well... I assume if you one-shot kill them, you won't see it. Ooh, that's right. Starting to get some upgrades. Technically weak to fire. It's a lot of evasion loss, but I don't know. I'm not really trying to go for an evasion build or anything. And everything up here is icy, so might as well have some elemental protection. Ice arrows even. I don't think we listened to this music very long. This dungeon has like its own theme song, right? Pretty cool. I don't know if we're ever gonna see the cursed sword doing cursed things. Or maybe that's just Golbez's theme, but it goes on longer if you listen to it, maybe. Oh. Take double damage from fire, it's gonna hurt. Break it. Well, goodbye status swords, because now we've got way more powerful elemental swords. And that's gonna do pretty good damage. Yeah, I don't even know what classifies as a ghoul. It's a good question. Or more. Try not to miss them. Yeah. This is why we don't use the sleep sword and the no treasure. Sleep sword, curse sword, whatever. None of those matter when you get the flame sword. Like, why would you use anything else, right? Look at this. Now, yeah, some enemies are weak to fire, so we're getting a lot of bonus damage, but it's just so much stronger at base. The only thing that can kill us is fire damage. Until we get another shield, anyway. Well, the only thing that can kill us is killing us. Because we're not immune to status. Or a boss that we can't damage. I sure hope that doesn't happen. But I'm feeling pretty confident with our general power grade. Sort of at a general personal feeling. The enemies barely damage us. We one-shot everything. Like, no. It's building the confidence up a bit. I always forget which one of these is the way up. But... eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Or like, you know, the way forward. The way that doesn't lead to treasure. Should probably kill the sorceress first. And... but no big deal. Flame shield, good. Resist ice, weak to fire. We're already weak to fire. He can't be double weak to an element. I hope. It is quite rude that they give you the fire armor, and then the very next chest you open is a track with a fire beast that will just, well, if you're not at a good level, it will just nearly one-shot you. Mean Square developers doing their tricks. Okay, that's always a trap weapon anyway. You don't want to use the Gaia's Hammer on Barbaricia, especially on the DS version. Boy, do you not want to use it on the DS version. Alright, those are all magic armors. We don't need them. Looks like I found all the treasure first. We good. So I must have missed it in a different dungeon last time. This one's pretty hard to miss treasure in. It was probably the Return to Tower of Babel with Edge that you can't go back to because he sneaks through a wall. And I missed, like, that was like the one item we missed, sadly. So we're almost level 45. Huh? What do you say? One more level up before a boss fight? One battle should do it. 45 seems like a good solo benchmark. Sheesh. Two more strength, 2 more stamina, why not? Alright, how are we looking? We still don't have 9 multiplier on our attack, but we still only have 1 magic defense, sadly, but he's not the mage, you know, he's not the magic defense of the team. Alright, I don't think we would change our outfit unless you're expecting fire damage. Technically, if we resist ghouls, whatever that is, and you could resist undead if we needed to. But I don't really know what that means, so... I expect the next boss fight will be pretty easy, and then the one after that will be interesting. Alright, we got our backup save and our Zot save. Delta attack. Wait, everyone's alive? I thought we discovered that... Did I use a... Alright, now let's see if we can do this solo. Yeah, because they resurrect each other, it might be interesting. I'm not sure how good our damage output would be, but we'll see. Cindy at the back. Yeah, there you go. We start getting resurrections. I'm just gonna let it auto battle for a bit to see if we can out DPS her, but we might not. We might need to just focus the one in the back. All she does is bark orders and resurrect. Or is it the middle one that resurrects? I don't even know. I know the front one casts the magic. 66 damage. Ah, no. You got any tricks, Sandy, or are you just gonna... 2 hits dead? Well, we could have killed her earlier, I guess. So, whatever the mechanics are for that boss, solo Cecil doesn't care. It's annoying if you're playing with a normal group and she puts reflect on someone and then you try to heal your party and you heal the boss instead, right? But we didn't need to worry about healing. Honestly, this Dark Paladin is killing everyone anyway, Robert. We don't spare anyone in this game. Alright, now. The main fight that I wasn't sure about is coming up shortly. Well, you know, Tellus can do his thing. We get some cutscenes, yada yada yada, but there's a boss that I'm not sure Cecil can solo coming up. And I don't know if other solo challenges just have some custom rules for it or have a secret strategy. Very secret. But we'll find out shortly. And I also don't know how the Pixel Remaster rules with it either. Get meteored, punk. I mean, you gotta give the win to Tella at least. He did disintegrate Golbez once. It's pretty cool. Pretty much the first time you see, I would say, almost for sure the first time you see 9,999 damage limit in a Final Fantasy game, right? This is like showing off on the Super Nintendo. By the way, this is our new damage cap. Enjoy. I feel like. So after being disintegrated by Meteor, he's still walking around. So clearly, Golbez is the true tank of the game. We just saw him get disintegrated and fall into pieces. And here he is walking around zapping us. Yeah, I'm fine. Tella's not fine, though. We finally got rid of him for good. We've been killing him all this time. This time it sticks. Don't you dare cast life on him. No raise spells, no Phoenix Downs. I sold all my Phoenix Downs. No one comes back to life in this party. If we just left her. We're trying to limit our party size, and here we are saving the girl from getting axed in half. Geez, Cecil, do you even know what we're trying to do today? Ulterior motives. Now for everyone's favorite 4 melee party with only 3 front row melee spots. It's okay, we only need the 1. They're gonna join at a pretty good level too, by the way. goes and joins. She doesn't have all her magic yet, right? She's still missing 2 spells, don't worry. She's got room to improve. Joins the party. Yeah, I got everything. She doesn't have Holy yet, but she's pretty close. That's great. We got Kane here, level 48. No big deal. The scaling when they join is just crazy. I love it. That's great. Alright, you're not allowed to wear anything. You're not allowed to wear anything. I do it all. Maybe. I have a bad feeling about this fight. I'm gonna throw a quick save in there and, we're gonna try. We're gonna try to do it just Cecil. I don't know. If you know this fight, you know what I'm talking about, and if you don't remember, well, you'll see. This is the Kane specialty boss, and we're not gonna use Kane, so... Kane's girlfriend. Probably need them in the front row to hurt them. Yeah. So how are we gonna deal with tornado mode? She's helping me out. Is Ray gradual petrification? Or, because we could equip something that prevents that. That might be necessary. We get to listen to the Four Fiends boss battle for a while here while we punch our girlfriend. Alright, it is gradual petrify. That's gonna kill Cecil. So this first run's gonna be doomed anyway with Ray, I think. Because we can't change our armor mid-fight, only sword and shield. So I think I'm gonna have to equip the Gaia gear. The thing is... How bad is the counter? Only jump will work. But we did do 500 damage, right? Yeah, but we're gonna get turned to stone. So... even if we can survive the tornadoes... Well, okay, I forget. Does this clear gradual petrify? Yeah, we're good. It would be better to have the Gaia armor on, probably. And we don't want to heal up too much, because she's going to continually tornado us. It's going to be hard to make forward momentum. It might be better to die and equip the Gaia armor, the Gaia gear. Ooh. Well, you can take 2 stacks of it before you have to cleanse it. We're gonna get a lot of that dialogue. So this is a fight that I think you're gonna want to use one of your Hermes boots on. And maybe slow the boss down if you can. Because there's kind of a turn order efficiency going on here. I'm spending a lot of time healing and cleansing. And I'm not really doing much damage to her when I finally get to turn into attack. Like, I probably need to heal because she can do like 400, 500 damage with the physical. But then she just tornadoes it away immediately. And stacks... well, she tries to ray me. I wonder if she can run out of MP. Things will be easier if she runs out of MP for Tornado. Actually, that's kind of a... I wonder. Berserk would be a death sentence. Slow would help, but I'm trying to save him. I don't think magic does anything. Got any other tricks? Oh, you can use the Sleep Blade? I didn't even know you could use the Sleep Blade as an item. What? You can cast a sleep spell? You're learning new things. We're learning new things. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm not gonna give up yet. I'm just, we're not gonna deal very much damage. Maybe that's how you use the cursed sword. No, it would have showed up. I didn't sell it or anything, so it would still be in my inventory if it was available. Okay, at the very least, I want her to kill me so that I can reload here and equip the guy here. The gradual petrify is just wasting too many of my turns. So we're going to try this again. And we're going to drop a bunch of armor to specifically not have to cast Asuna constantly. Now, we might take a bit higher physical hits. I don't think any of our other armor matters. But you could try hitting her with arrows or something. I don't think she's weak to any elements, though. I don't think she's classified as a mage. Maybe. That'd be interesting if she's effective. If she is officially a mage, that would be funny. But the Flame Sword is our highest base attack. Unless she counts as Ghoul. I'm not going to try arrow strats, but I want to try no gradual petrification. And maybe I mean you could try cursing her, but I don't think that's going to work. Cecil first try. I don't want to use that X potion yet either if I can avoid it. But no one's allowed to help Cecil, so he's got to do this on his own. Now, we could use back row strats, and then her physical attack is garbage. You know, we'll do less damage as well. But, that is one strat that will probably make it easier. But I'm also, well, until I decide otherwise, I'm going to try to avoid back row melee strats, because you shouldn't be able to use a sword from the back row where you're invincible, and also be able to attack at near full strength with yourself being completely protected. It doesn't seem fair. Alright, cleaned up party, up the front. She's going to hit us a little bit harder without her armor. She's got a lot of defense because of Cyclone mode. We're still going to have to heal through that constantly. But the Petrify should never hit. And honestly, that should save us an awful lot of, like, turns. Sadly, we're going to have to see this dialogue every single time. Now, one thing is her pattern always... One thing that I'm trying to figure out is if she always does exactly Tornado Ray, 1 physical, Tornado Ray, 1 physical. Because there's no point healing after the physical if she always falls to Tornado. But I'm still not sure if the pattern is official. Or if sometimes she does a... You know, 2 physicals in a row, right? But, like, we're doing a reasonable amount of damage per hit. I wonder if that dialogue kind of delays her turn a little bit. Also, I'm becoming more convinced that you just need to use 1 potion, soak 1 hit, and then wait for the next tornado rather than heal after her attack. So that gives me another attack per cycle. And we're doing, I mean, I don't know, she doesn't have that many hit points. We are doing actually pretty good damage. Yeah, I think it's just a completely scripted section. You're supposed to jump to stop the tornadoes, not heal through them. So we could haste up, things would be easier, or slow her down. Honestly, I think this is sort of locked down already. I'm just curious. I am curious if bows do anything. 500? Very similar. Actually, way more damage than I was expecting. So you could probably safely just stay in the back row and do bows. It'd be a little bit less damage. But she... So that would be an alternative strat if you don't want to do slightly riskier. Like, it's possible she could get a quit after getting tornadoed and doing 500 HP high potion. It's possible she could do a physical attack, critical, and do more than that. I'm not 100% sure, and that would be very sad. So. We could try some curses again. I don't know. I'm not sure I've ever seen it work. Definitely does a bit less damage. The mystery of the ancient sword will never be resolved. Is it actually garbage, or is it kind of cool when it works? Now you could risk it and use Cura instead of high potions. But they'd heal a bit less, I think, still. Also, I think I've decided... mostly convinced that the Ancient Sword is trash. I don't think I've ever seen it for sure inflict its status, so... You can try to put her to sleep. I can't imagine, yeah. I'm curious if there's anything that does work on her when she's in this mode, but I doubt it. You probably could slow her still. But I bet you're kind of limited. Alright, let's just go for the kill here. I think... You know, we've got her number... Oh, it was 1 hit away. So, interesting. I didn't I don't know what it was like on the Super Nintendo version. It seemed like she did a lot more counters, especially on the DS version of FF4. But that wasn't terrible. It actually must have been fairly chill, because if it was difficult, I would have had to haste and slow her, and then, like, kind of I needed the more efficient turns, right? But as it was, one high potion, immunity to petrify, and just keep smacking her for as much as you can hit her. And we are super high levels, so obviously that makes it easier, but in theory you could do it at any level, right? As long as you can soak the hits and have enough high potions to survive, it would just take longer, you know. You know, if you were only hitting her for 300 damage a turn instead of 800, expect it to take 3 times as long, but I think it'd be pretty inevitable. Interesting. Well, if your agility wasn't high enough, she might get her attacks quicker, and you might not actually get a turn to attack. So there is a little trick about turn orders and agility, so that might be a bit of an issue. Oh, everyone's healed again. No. Go back to sleep, team. I suppose this is a pretty good point. It's like an hour episode again, almost on the dot. Pretty good point to wrap up another episode for the future tubers. We'll go fishing for a new airship. Or, well, no, not a new airship. Just a... What's next? Oh, no. Well, okay. I'll do one more thing before we wrap up this episode. We'll do the looting in Castle Baron, and then we'll call it an episode. But pretty much the end here. So far, yeah, I'm enjoying my solo Cecil. It's been pretty easy. It's been easier than I expected so far. I didn't know the mechanics for Barbariccia, and it could be different on the Super Nintendo version compared to the Pixel Remaster. I'm not exactly sure all the things they've changed for this edition. But if you had been willing to sit in the back row, I think that fight would have been pretty safe. Slow, but I think it would have been very inevitable from the back row. Just hit by tornado, high potion, attack her a couple times, repeat. I think that's everything here, unless there's like one of those weird off paths from... Wouldn't it be rude if they put like a secret route off of a staircase so that you'd have to get it when you came up? You couldn't find it without cycling the rooms, right? Like, oh, that'd be rude. Elixirs are dang good. Alright, that's all the Baron items. We can't do the... Well, there's no point. I suppose we'll try to fight Odin later, but, I mean, there's not really any point. I don't know how possible Odin will be. I mean, at a high enough level with a good enough sword... Maybe. You know, at a high enough level, you might survive his hit. I don't think he does 9999. I think he just does, like, 2,000 or 3,000 damage to the group. Usually wipes it, yeah, but... It's possible we could survive his Xantit whatever. And anyway, this is the wrap-up point for the future tubers. So thanks for watching. We'll call that an episode. Job done. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Yada yada. Goodbye.